Hello everyone, this week we're in trimester 3, week 5. It seems to be going by really fast, and so we are doing the letter M this week. Last week we did letter N, and so we are practicing the M sound, where the kids bring their lips together, and this one they just make that clear M, or don't add anything after. We will be blending sounds together to make words, practicing the word for. So you'll see in their word rings they have a lot of words that they have to sound out. This will be in their stories that they're reading in the classroom. So you'll see on the side over here where it says spelling words: lemon, hot dog, am, hunt, mitten, hymn, buttons, must, and the sight word for. In addition to the words that they may not have gotten last week that we're adding. You'll see that we're practicing rhythm and rhyme, sequence of events. They're going to be discussing cause and effect when when they're reading the story. If there's a problem, what's the solution? We're also going to be discussing the 5 senses. So our sight, our hearing, touch, smell, and taste, as well as taking care of our world, because we're going to be discussing Earth Day. We're doing addition and math, and so today we added up to 10. So you'll see in this math section, adding and subtracting numbers fluently from 5, objects, fingers, word problems within 10, making 10, and writing our numbers to 30. In social studies, we're still doing seasons, calendar, our Earth. We're going to discuss the ways we can take care of our Earth. And in science, we're doing plants. So we're going to see what plants need in order to survive. We're going to be planting things, and that will go into next week when we go on our field trip. So this Wednesday, the permission slip and money are due in the office. So make sure that gets in. I get all of the slips, and Mrs. Lyons gets the money, and so we keep track on both ends. So please put the permission slip in an envelope or a bag of the money if you are bringing or sending it to class in their homework folder. Next Monday, they will need to wear their school polo, so the red or white one, their jeans, because we will be out in a field, and athletic shoes. So what we normally wear, the athletic shoes, like for PE. For food, bring a sack lunch. This has to be something that they can toss after they're done, because we have to carry it in and out. And that means that the volunteers that are helping are going to be carrying those things in and out. So please make sure that it can be tossable. I will be providing water in cups. That way we don't have to worry about wasting things as we're in April. But also we had cups donated, and we have 2 water jugs. So that way all the kids will have water. And make sure that there's a snack. So we'll have time for snack. They'll be eating along the way because we will be at a farm. And then they will bring their strawberries home that day. For homework, they have new words. There's quite a few words, so just practice those. And that is in lieu of like a homework packet. And for math, they'll do IXL. So I added the different things that they can be practicing. This is addition to 10. So if you click on their thing, they should know their login by now because they do it in the computer lab every day. So you're going to IXL, and they're right here. So add with pictures, sums to 10. You'll see 1 plus 1, and you can have them practice that. 3 plus 5. Addition sentence. So this is a good one for the kids who may have already gotten that last one. Which one shows 4 plus 4 equals 8? And that's a good one for their test because they have similar questions for that. Add 2 numbers. So what is 3 plus 2? And then they'll type in the number there. How do you make 5? This is one of the standards. They need to be able to know the different ways to make 5, 6, 7. That will only help them for the upcoming week. Filling the missing number. So what makes 10? This is what we've been practicing all today, last week. We've practiced it throughout the year doing our Go Noodles, but just making sure they're really, really good at that skill. Find the missing number. So 4 plus what equals 6? That might be a little bit harder for them, but practicing that skill of how to figure it out. Write the addition sentence. So this is a really good one because they ask what other words are the plus sign. So and would be a plus. Make would be equals. The plus sign, making the plus sign versus the words. Is would be equals. Addition word problem. So if they're really flying through those other skills, this is a great way to challenge them. So this is a really good section. I took away some of the other skills. So you'll see the ones that are starred are still things that they can practice on. You're welcome to do any of them, but those are the ones that I've highlighted. I really want them to get that practice for that. In addition, we'll go back to the newsletter. We've got reading logs. So I put one side has the reading log where you can write it in. The other side has the reading log where your child can write it in. So we'll turn that in on Friday. As many of you saw in the Seesaw app for the book orders, they're due at the end of the month, but they did send a free coupon. So if you purchase a book up to $5, you get a free book. So pretty much a buy one, get one free as an incentive to kind of purchase more. But if you don't want to use that, you can always send it back, and I'm sure Mrs. Sweeney or I can use that as the order form. Spring event is this Friday, so I hope to see you all there. And we're going to have an Earth Day prayer service this Friday by Student Council. The major thing I do want to bring to your attention is the fact that we need to keep all toys and keychains at home. We had 2 kids get stuck together last week, and they continue to hit each other with them in the line. So any of those emoji or keychains that are harder, they need to go home as of now because we're having some issues with them. And just a reminder, no toys at school. Even if they want to play with them at daycare, it's not allowed. We had some kids decide they wanted to share it, and then they didn't want to share it. So that's a rule regardless, no toys. So I hate to be the Grinch, but that needs to go. And then those are some of our things we're practicing for religion. We've got being a good steward to our earth. We're going to talk about Laudato Si, something that the Pope, an encyclical the Pope wrote. It's a letter. And protecting our oceans and nature, saving energy, reduce, reuse, recycle. And so we'll be doing some of those things as well. You'll see on the back of this that there is the unit for Super Kids, letter M, and some of the skills that we've already discussed. And so we will be reading in our leveled libraries in the computer lab and in class, and reading to Mrs. Sweeney in the library, as well as completing their N and M book. So you'll see those come home as well. If you have any questions, as always, I'm here. And have a great week.